Hello everybody, it's Doom here, and with the Transworld's Halloween and Attractions show just over 10 days away, Poison Props is finally starting to reveal some of their animatronics for the 2025 lineup. Poison Props makes some of the most insane animatronics out there, and this year is definitely no exception. So today, I'm going to be going over all 10 of the new Poison Props animatronics so far, and make sure to watch until the end when I show you my favorite one, because this one is actually insane. So without further ado, let's go check these out. Starting from the bottom, because if I had to pick one that was my least favorite for this year so far, it would probably be this guy, just because I feel like we've already seen this one before in some other Poison Prop, and he's not that unique, and he's just a little clown, and I don't find him that scary either, and he just thrashes around, and there's really not that much to him, and the face sculpt isn't even that scary, but it is nonetheless a cool prop, lots of animation, and like if this was a jump scare, of course it would get some people, but overall probably like a 6 out of 10 prop.
At last the sleeper awakes. You have called death upon yourself. Your soul shall belong to me. Let the mists of death wash over you. The underworld is calling your name. Can you hear it? Ha 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 ha.
Now here we have a more rare occurrence of a more tame Poison Prop that isn't just like thrashing around non-stop, and this one actually talks to you and would be probably a good host to like a haunted house or something like that, rather than something you just walk by. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Honestly, I don't really love the look of the face. A regular skull would have probably looked better, just in my opinion, and it just doesn't really go well with the voice. That's all that I'm saying, but honestly, it's really cool. The animation is pretty good. I don't know why the head doesn't turn to like the left, it only turns to the right, so that's a bit odd, but it does look really cool, and I love how the wings spread out. Lots of awesome animation there, and it just works really well, so I do like this one. I give it an 8 out of 10. Now, I have to say I'm not the biggest fans of the like ones that like split in half and they're like a scissor mech and they go out really far. I mean, sure, it works as a jump scare, but it doesn't really make sense when the top half of a body just pops out. And another issue with the scissor prop mechs is that, you know, you need a lot of space to be able to use them as well. Some spaces that other haunts might not have. Like haunts like the Darkness, they have like huge warehouse and they can afford to use scissor props, but honestly I didn't even see that many at the Darkness, probably for the reason that they could fit a lot of animatronics in a space where they could just fit one scissor prop. So yeah, other than that, the face and detailing on this one is absolutely amazing. The amount of detail in the clothes and the mask he's wearing, and it's a lot that comes with this prop, and it's pretty cool. The audio is definitely lacking. I think with a lot of the Poison Props, the audio is a bit odd because it's a bit more funny sounding than actually scary. So yeah, those are my things with this prop. But other than that, it's probably like a 7.5 out of 10 prop. Next we have Bush Baby, and this guy is definitely hilarious. It's like a spin-off of last year's Bush Man, which was a very successful prop last year. It even scared me. I knew it was going to be at Transworld, and it still scared me, which just shows how great of a prop it is. You just don't expect it. It just pops right out of the bush, and this is just a smaller version of it that I'm hoping is quite a bit cheaper, because it's just one animation, and it's, yeah, the audio could be a lot better, but I mean, it is supposed to be a baby, so yeah. But it's pretty scary, and this will definitely scare people. Like, just the camouflage, not knowing it's there, just thinking it's a regular bush, and then all of a sudden it isn't. It always works as a great scare. So yeah, I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. Here we have Bloodlust, and this is the third prop that they've done this mechanism on, holding onto the wall and then dropping down for the scare. And honestly, this is probably my least favorite one of the three. They did one that was a nun, and then another one that was just like a normal possessed girl, and this one's like trying to be a vampire or something like that. And honestly, it's just like a white cloak and blood and long hair. I'm not sure I love how like much the clothing moves on this one. I think I just like the other two more because they're like, they just look a bit more creepy from the looks of it. I just don't know really how to explain it. But this one, it just always has that scary expression, while the other ones had more of a creepy expression. And it was creepy just seeing them while they were up in the corner and looking around. So I think I like those other two better. But this one is still cool. Reskins are getting pretty repetitive. So I'm just going to give this one a 7 out of 10. Now this one has no animation whatsoever, and it is just a head, but it does have an air cannon in there, and air cannons are pretty strong, so this would probably be a good scare for sure, but it's honestly, it better not be over $300, but we all know it's going to be over $300, so yeah, for that reason, I'm probably going to give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10, because it's going to be overpriced, and it's not that great. Now up next we have this girl from the Ring animatronic, and it only has one animation, and it retails for $1,500, which is absolutely insane. For something, I kind of made something like this. It was like a nun, and it jumps up from behind like a table, and it was like, it only costed like $400 to make it in total, probably less than that, but it did take a lot of time. But even like $1,500 is just crazy for this, so honestly, it's not that good. It'd be worth $1,500 maybe if it came with the well. Next we have this clown guy, and we don't have a video of this guy yet, but he's 7 feet tall, and he's supposed to like move his axe and like jump out of the chair and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I found this guy under the new tab on the website, so this guy might be new or he might not be new. Please let me know in the comments if you know, but no one was talking about this guy, so I thought I would include it in the video just in case it was new, but I guess we'll find out soon. Next we have this toxic barrel blaster, and this guy just jumps out of the barrel. I'm not sure if he sprays like water or like he might spray air as well, but he is also a more expensive one as well, which is kind of odd. Another thing, I did make an animatronic that was kind of like this, but it just used one cylinder, and it was just a head that popped into the can, but I was able to make it really cheap, and I just used like a garbage can and all that, and it was, I actually do have a video of it on my channel, but honestly, like $2,000 for this just isn't it, so I'm gonna have to give this one like a 4 or 5 out of 10 as well. Now this has got to be one of my favorite animatronics from Poison Props ever. This thing is 8 feet tall, which means it's absolutely huge, and it's also super unique. I just love everything about this prop. The animation is amazing. The fact that the thing is like still alive. Well, the human is still alive, like trying to escape, and how the alien has like tubes coming out of his mouth, and that's how he's like digesting or ingesting this human, which is really something creepy and something definitely nightmare fuel for sure. But yeah, I just love how unique this is, and it looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. I'm pretty sure it also uses an electric motor to turn side to side, so it uses pneumatic and electric, which is really awesome as well. Not a lot of props do that. But yeah, I think this is my second favorite prop ever. The only thing better than this is, I think, was Iron Maiden from last year. That thing was just amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. That's how crazy and awesome this thing is. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and what are your thoughts on the 2025 Poison Props lineup so far? Make sure to tell me down in the comments below. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Doom, out.